Okay, next for non-homogeneous question 7, case number 4, where the non-homogeneous terms fx is a linear combination, okay, is a linear combination of case between 1 and 3. So for example, in here is finding a particular solution. Okay, so we expected to find particular solution of the following differential equation that satisfy y equals to 0 and dy dx equals to 1 when the value of x equals to 0. So we will plug this initial condition letters, okay, at the end. So for now we look at our problems. Second derivative d square y dx square minus 2 dy dx plus y equals to x square minus 3x plus sin x. So you can see here we have situation, okay, this is similar to case 1 if you like, and this one here is case 3, okay, sinusoidal, and then case 1 is polynomial. So it's combination or linear combination of case number 1 and number 3, between number 3. And then yeah, so just like before, we try to divide this to solve the problem by dividing them. Number 1 is finding the characteristic equation of the derivative of the second derivative, and then compare that with the quadratic equation as our characteristic equation. So let's just start it. So just put in here our quadratic equation. Characteristic equation is m square minus 2m plus 1. Okay, so at the moment we just ignore the non-homogeneous terms, put that equals to 0. We can check, okay, the b square minus 4ac, this is minus 2, and then c is 1. So in this case b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. So we are expecting an equal and real roots from this, which is m, and then this one is 1, and then because this is negative 2, so we get negative 1 and negative 1. So our roots m1 and m2 equals to 1. And therefore our complementary function yc is expected to be in the forms of a plus bx times e to the power of mx. Okay, so just plug the value. A is a constant, b is a constant, x, and then our root m is 1, so simply e to the power of 1x. So this is our complementary solution. So I just highlight that. Okay, so this can also be written in the form of expanded version, a e to the power of x plus bx times e to the power of x. Same thing. Where obviously a and b is constant. So next we are going to look at the homogeneous terms. Okay, our fx. Okay, so this one is our fx. Now let me just highlight that in here. So this is our fx. So our fx equals to x squared minus 3x plus sin 2x. So we will expect our particular integral to be in the form of, yp1 particular integral 1 plus particular integral 2. Okay, So this one is case 1 and this is case 3. We got it using case 1 and case 3. So for case 1, fx equals to x squared minus 3x. Okay, so in this case we are expecting a second order of polynomial equation and therefore our particular integral 1 yp1 is expected to be in the form of x to the power of r times a x also square, okay, x square plus b x plus c. So I just highlight here because our polynomial function is in the second order there, then this one must be the expected solution also in the second order to start with. And then our job is simply to find what is the value of a and b and c. Maybe I should put a small letter here, but never mind, just put capital letter then. Okay, so if r equals to 0 at r equals to 0, our yp1 is x0 ax squared plus bx plus c, which is yp1 ax squared plus bx plus c. And then just like before, compare yp yc versus yp. In this case, as you can see, let's also highlight that using pink. Maybe this time I will change it. Sorry, I'll change it into light green. So we have ax squared compared to this part here, okay, and you can see there is no similarity. Okay, there is no similarity, there is no similar terms, so we can proceed with the solution, or the value of yp1 equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. Because there is no similar term, now we can take the derivative. Okay, 2ax plus b for the first derivative of yp1, and then for the second derivative, put that as equation 1. Second derivative of yp1 equals to 2a. So this is equation 2. So now we just have to plug them. Okay, plug 1 and 2 into the main differential equation, which is d square y over dx square minus 2 dy dx plus y equals to x squared minus 3x plus sin 2x. So if we plug this, you will get second derivative is 2a minus 2a plus b plus y is ax square plus bx plus c equals to x square minus 3x. Okay, so at the moment we don't include the trigonometric part. We will consider that later on, so I apologize for that. So I just have to delete this. Okay, we're going to consider it later after this. Okay, so this one should give you ax square plus b minus 4a x plus 2a minus 2b plus c equals to x square minus 3x. So this is our x square, and then this is our x. So for the case of x square, we have a equals to 1. Okay, this is 1. And for our x to the power of 1, we have b minus 4a equals to negative 3. Okay, this is our negative 3. And we can proceed directly because we already know the value of a. B minus 4 equals to minus 3. Therefore our b equals to 1. So a equals to 1, b equals to 1. And then for the x to the power of 0, we have 2a minus 2b plus c equals to 0. Therefore we can plug directly the value of a and b. 2 minus 2 is cancel each other out. This is cancel, and therefore c equals to 0. Therefore our yp1 equals to x square plus bx plus c equals to x square plus bx. That's our particular integral 1, which we're going to combine later with particular integral 2, yp2. So now our job is to find what is the value of yp2. So now we consider our next case, which is case 3, with the non-homogeneous terms of equals to sin 2x. Okay, and therefore we can expect our yp particular integral number 2 to be in the forms of x to the power of r times a constant k cos also 2x. Okay, just make sure this is 2x plus L, another constant, sin 2x. So start with r equals to 0. You get our yp2 equals to x to the 0 k cos 2x plus L sin 2x k cos 2x plus L sin 2x. Okay, and compare again. Compare yc with yp for similarities. So in this case our yc was this one, This is our YC, and you can see that there is no similar terms, so we can proceed with our choice of particular integrals. Okay, number 2 to be k cos 2x. So in here, no similar terms. You can proceed. Our yp equals to k cos 2x plus L sin 2x, and then continue with the first derivative. dyp2 called over dx is equals to negative 2k sin 2x plus 2L, sin become cos, okay, as our first derivative, and then our second derivative, d square yp2 over dx square equals to negative 4k cos 2x, negative 4L sin 2x. This is our second equation. Let's make some room. So next we are going to substitute. Okay, substitute into dE, which was d square y over dx square minus 2 dy dx plus y equals to our fx sin 2x. We are dealing with our second case number 3. So now start putting our value of d square second derivative dy dx is equals to minus 4 k cos 2x plus L sin 2x minus 2k sin 2x plus 2L cos 2x plus our y is k cos 2x plus L sin 2x. This equivalent to our fx, which is sin 2x. Or if you want, you can compare that also add with 0 cos 2x, same thing. So after rearrange, to make the video shorter, after rearrange we should get 4k minus 3L sin 2x plus negative 3k negative 4L cos 2x equals to sin 2x plus 0 cos x. So next is equate the coefficients. Okay. For start with sin 2x, for example. For sin 2x, this is our sin 2x, and then this is our sin 2x, and then this is our cos 2x, and then this is our cos 2x. For sin 2x, we get 4k minus 3L equals to 1, and then for our cos 2x, we have negative 3k negative 4l equals to 0. So I just try to make this the same. For in this case, I would like to multiply that by this one multiply by 1 and this one multiply by 4/3. So maintain that 4k minus 3l equals to 1, and then this one become negative 4k negative 16/3l equals to 0, and then add them up. I will get negative 9/3l, 9/3l, negative 16/3 l equals to 1, because 3 is 9/3. Okay, so now I get negative 25, okay, over 3l equals to 1, which means our l is negative 3/25, and therefore our k, or 4k if you like, 4k equals to 1 plus 3l, just substitute, okay, 25/25 minus minus 9/25, because this is 3, okay, minus 9/3l minus 9/25 equals to 16/25 equals to 4/25, because this is 4k. So this is equals to 4/25 for our k. Sorry. So k equals to 4/25. Let's make some room. So now we can plug. Okay, let me just create a rooms there. Our thus our particular integral yp number 2, okay, yp2 equals to 1/25 times 4 cos 2x minus 3 sin 2x, okay, because the first one is 4/25, okay, yeah, 4/25 to cos 2x minus 3 sin 2x. So our k here is 4/25, and then our l is negative 3/25. So that is our yp2, and I think we got all the data now. We can combine everything. Y equals to yc plus yp1 plus yp2. Okay, y equals to yc, which is a plus b x times e to the power of x, plus the value of yp1 is x squared plus x, and then the value of yp2 is 1/25 4 cos 2x minus 3 sin 2x. Okay, that's it. Okay, except now we have to substitute our initial value, where in the beginning of the equation you have initial condition of x equals to 0, you got y equals to 0. So in this case 0 equals to a plus b times 0 times e to the power of 0 plus 0 square plus 0 plus 1 over 25 for cos 0 minus 3 sin 0. You get, in this case, 0 equals to a plus 0, okay, a plus only 4, cos 0 is 1, so a plus 4 over 25. Therefore, our a is negative 4 over 25. That's our a. And then the second initial condition was the value of dy dx equals to 1. Okay, so at x equals to 0, dy dx equals to 1. This is another initial condition. So again we have to take derivative of our y. Okay, so this is our y, yeah, so dy over dx. Okay, and again this one you have to take a product rule. For the first term here is a product rules. Okay, so if you do that, take the first derivative of the first terms in this case, okay, you will get b times e to the x plus a plus bx times e to the x, okay, using product rule. And then second one is normal, okay, 2x plus 1, and then the next one is 1 over 25 become 8 become 8 sin x, 8 sin 2x, negative, don't forget, negative again 6 cos 2x. So this is the derivative of this part, okay, and then this is the derivative there, okay, and then this is the product rules. So upon summarizing, dy dx is equals to 1, and then b x to the power, the value of x is equals to 0, okay, times 1, a is negative 4 over 25, okay, negative 4 over 25, b times 0 times e to the power of 0 plus 2 times 0 plus 1 plus 1 over 25, negative 8 sin 0 minus 6 cos 0. So in this case you will get 1 equals to a plus b, now this is a, okay, a plus b plus 1 plus minus 6 over 25, this is negative 4 over 25, negative 4 over 25, okay, plus b plus 1, okay, negative 6 over 25. So in this case, okay, after calculating you will get b equals to 2 over 5. Okay, therefore our final particular integral is y equals to 1 over 25. Just put 10x minus 4 e to the power of x plus x squared plus x plus 1 over 25 4 cos 2x minus 3 sin 2x. That is our ultimate particular solution